Puff was the first one that came through and made us feel like, it was us.
Born approved from the world of entertainment.
The first person to approach us and convince us that we are deserving of approval from the entertainment industry is Puff. I went after him, and I was successful in catching him. That's JayZ scene. I believe that once you're ready to share with your fans around the world, nobody could judge it. It appears that the biggest scandal in the hip-hop community has just come to light, and you would never believe who got caught with their pants down allegedly. The rumors about two music giants have been seen Diddy Communications and Sean Combs. Diddy unintentionally revealed that their friendship is truly with benefits, despite rumors to the contrary, and I thought it was dope. JayZ Carter hang a flinger. Welcome back to the Celeb Live channel, everyone. Longtime admirers have conjectured that JayZ and Diddy's close connection and their shared admiration and regard for one another had a darker side, and it turns out that they were correct all along. Diddy has long been vocal about his special relationship with JayZ, even claiming that on an episode of Carpool Karaoke that Jay is the only person besides his mother who can call him seen. Diddy previously stated that JayZ is given the exclusive privilege of addressing the bad boy owner by his true name, stating that they refer to each other as seen, and there isn't a single person outside of my mother that should be calling me seen. It always seemed there could more than just friendship between these two, and JayZ is now saying that after Diddy's exposing statements there, he was like, oh, we could be in these spaces without assimilating we're going to be in these spaces as ourselves, although the secret affair between these two had been covered with an aura of mystery for decades. The first person who ever spoke about the two music moguls having an affair was 50 Cent, and he long has predicted that once Bad Boy EEO would finally spill the beans because of his wild statement. He says things he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity, considering the rumors swirling about Diddy's intimate preferences and JayZ cheating on his wife fiancé. It's not too hard to connect all the dots in this story, and 50 Cent didn't even need to expose JayZ and Diddy's romance with benefits because apparently everything is now out in the open. However, 50 Cent wouldn't be himself without throwing a few jabs at his industry enemy. And he once claimed that Jay began copying like Jean-Michel Basquiat, the street artist who was known not only for his works but for his relationships with both men and women. And though the whole world knows that JayZ is a huge fan of Basquiat and even has a few of his original artworks at home, these allegations about sleeping with men in the hip-hop culture are quite serious. However, after his remark, fans can actually notice some similarities between JayZ and Basquiat when I started saying Z stuff, because as I look and I go, what are we talking about here? We're talking about Basquiat, but as 50 Cent mentioned, JayZ is doing more than just copying the hairstyle of his idol, and apparently these two of them share more than just love for fancy clothing. But now that 50 mentioned this, everyone else noticed how much JayZ tries to resemble Basquiat, and the many people thought how far Jay went to feel what it's like to be that famous black artist as a close friend of JayZ. How did you feel when he revealed his affairs? Basquiat had a significant influence on street art and hip-hop culture, and it appears that JayZ tried to experiment with various partners in order to be more connected to American Idol. Who can share his love for crazy experiments more than your good old friend and bro Diddy? Bose is being obnoxious. Let me remind you that 50 has been after Diddy since the beginning of time. When he posted some images on Instagram with the caption, "I ain't saying nothing but something ain't right," it seemed logical that the two great friends at some point could be involved and expand their friendship, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to really just experience life a little bit because I think you need life in order to be able to write songs well. Did he get enough inspiration from his love life? And back in 2018, the music mogul might have made a huge statement in his song called Blood Orange, and the most interesting part was the music video where JayZ sings about embracing who he is and not being afraid to love freely, and at the same time the audience sees two men in a tight embrace. Ace, not to be afraid to be loved the way like I really want to be loved now. Is this the video about Diddy's relationship with JayZ? Because so far you cannot find another person in the industry who is the same close to Diddy and knows his deepest and darkest secrets, while fans spend years trying to find more clues and kept speculating whether these rumors about Diddy and JayZ are true. Dave's former personnel openly talked about the rapper's fruity behavior and the mystery man invited to his hot L rooms first. It was Cindy Ruda, who once worked as a personal chef to a music mogul, and she claimed that Diddy and his famous male friend were totally naked in room together, while she was forced to serve them food. As it was reported, Ruda stated that while she was working a naked male house visitor approached her and asked her to appreciate his genitalia. Diddy's bodyguard was another individual close to the music tycoon who practically knew every visitor entering his room over the years. Dean Deal, this man already shared a lot of stories of his ex-boss playing certain toys with male artists but refused to break the NDA agreement and reveal the names. This rapper and him, they all in the room together. But Day 3's secret doesn't seem to be a mystery anymore, and even Alex Fine, the new husband of Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, suggested that the myriad of Day's girlfriends is just a cover that the mogul uses to keep his affair with JayZ secret. Just last year, reflecting on his breakup with his longtime girlfriend Cassie, Diddy released a single entitled Gotta Move On. But timing couldn't be worse for the music mogul because at that time Cassie moved on and was already married to Alex Fine. So seeing the provocation, Alex decided to throw shade at the infamous producer via his Instagram with the insinuations, which only enraged the music mogul, thinking really, really crazy that he's going to do that. He manifested that came from so a few days before the Pride Parade, Alex shared a story on his Instagram where he mentioned Diddy's song titled Gotta Move On. In a cryptic message, he wrote Happy Pride to LGBT friends, attached as a charity that helps people who are in the closet, and gotta move on. But Diddy has always seemed to show his understanding towards LGBT community, and in 2019 he supported his colleague rapper Lil Nas X, who he came out and got covered with a wave of bees from his own fans. If you don't know the story, Lil Nas X exited his performance at the Bet Award Diaz with a passionate kiss with a male performer from his dancing crew Foreign. And it seems Diddy didn't hesitate before tweeting his support and admiration in a tweet that has since been deleted. In the tweet, he wrote, "Lil Nas X did that B?" Fans of Fearless instantly reacted to this tweet and urged Diddy to come clean and admit to having had relationships with males at least once. One person wrote, "Did you want to kiss Lil Nas X now? Be fearless?" Another wrote, "The music mogul likes to tease the audience, but maybe one day he'll be truly open and honest with us and share more details of his relationship with JayZ." Diddy came out of the closet and told the world it's okay to be free and stop acting like you're not. But once he was caught with his pants down and next to a man, Diddy held back and pretended the whole thing was just a misunderstanding. After the industry's shady activities and numerous allegations against these two, fans are not at all surprised that Diddy is so open about his relationship with JayZ. As one user noted, when you become wealthy, you can do whatever and whenever you want. Another user added to this by saying that when you become wealthy, you can become anything and everything. He embodies the saying, how to be relentless. You gotta have a bit of crazy. You can't take no for an answer, you gotta make it happen. With this exposure, it seems like we have one less secret in the entertainment industry. What do you think about these guys? Do you think the two music mobiles are having